Hey guys, welcome back to Boots in the Grass. Took the day off work today to get some work done around the house, getting ready for fall. And Heather and I went on a little trip this morning. She has a cousin that has a wood yard, a wood business, and he has a yard just on the other side of town. So he took a drive over there, and he has quite a bit of stuff just dead laying around. I don't know why I didn't think about him in the past, before the, you know, the busy season. A lot of big chunks, a lot of long logs, but I think I gotta figure out the logistics of it. I don't know if I'm gonna load up the splitter and some pallets on the flatbed and take it all over there and just use the splitter on the flat back and load up the pallets. I don't know if I want to take my tractor over there and then dig it all out, because it's, you know, they dumped it out of the truck, so it's all tangled up. So I don't know if I want to take the tractor over there and drop that off, come back for the trailer and just start loading the trailer up and making runs that way. I got some time to think about it. I gotta make a delivery today of all the cut ends. I'm gonna do that, and that guy over there has some big old logs too that he's looking to get rid of. So we're kind of doing an exchange here, free delivery for some return wood. So he said, bring your chainsaw. I got a small excavator. I'll load you up when we're done. Sent me some pictures of some pretty good stuff. It looks like she has some fresh stuff too that just got dropped off, and some older stuff that's in the weeds, which is perfect. I mean, split that up and it all burns, right? So cleaning out the trailer here, gonna load up the cut ends, and then we'll go do a delivery. This week's been crazy. We only had a couple stacks left, and we had it out there. I sold all that cherry that I had, the 2 cords of cherry that went this week. Brooks Kindling, she's so excited about that. Somebody bought two stacks of wood and some kindling, and the smile on her face, it's priceless. This is why I do this. I got a buddy that has a bunch of stacked wood, kind of like what I had in the spring. He cleared out a bunch and made a hint for a pole barn. So we were talking about renting a processor. I mainly want to go so I can make some content. I told him I'd help him, but then that got my wheels spinning. A processor for rent. There's quite a few of them around the area. Dinah has a website where you could go and locate the rentals. There's really none around me. There's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away. But they're advertising on Facebook for it. Looks like you make good money. Quick math. It would take a year to pay, year and a half, 2 years to pay for itself. I could contact some of these tree companies. I know it's tree service wood, but as long as they brought me, you know, long logs, I could process. So it might be a win-win for everything. The only people I have to convince are the 2 littles. They don't think we make enough money doing this, but it's a nice side hustle. If we could speed production up, we could really turn it into something. Wouldn't mind finding a used one processor. Definitely needs a conveyor, especially being like more or less a one-man operation. When I move into that, I can't be having the girls around loading the deck. Reese might be able to run the processor, but you know, stacking, they wouldn't be able to keep up. coming off the processor. So I don't know, it's something to think about for the future. You know, what's the end goal? What do we want to do here? So guys, I mean, what's your thoughts? I know a lot of you guys that do this full time, you guys don't use processors. Is it because you can't get the logs? Is it because it's not efficient because they're bigger rounds? Let me know. So I had the tractor out here to chuck these rounds in, and I was like, you know what, might as well just do it by hand. So I sold it as 3 yards. I ended up filling up all 3 yards of it. So let's get this tarped. Let's get it delivered. So we're gonna go do this delivery here. I gotta stop and get some gas. Like I said, I ended up doing it by hand. Got a little sweat, that's perfect. That's all I need. I need a little sweat once in a while. Keeps that heart beating, right? So this guy had reached out to me with these chunks that I'm selling. I mean, like I said, he had a bunch of tree service wood. He has a ton of it. I brought my chainsaw. Too big for him and his buddy to split, which is fine. I can handle it. That's no big deal. Excavator, he'll load me up, and I don't have a mount for the truck like most of you guys, but load me up and I'll get back, I'll split it, we'll get it up in the stack by the end of the day. Yeah, if you can. Can you push it over? Yeah, can you thumb it? Money. Alright, so that went pretty well. Obviously the camera fell off, but we got some logs loaded up there. It's box elder, whatever. It'll split and I can mix it in with the hardwoods, or I could sell it, excuse me, for campfire wood. So girls got out of school, I'm gonna go meet them up for lunch, and we'll get home and get this stuff unloaded. All right, so we're back. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. You know, I'm not sure if this hydraulics are gonna dump this or not. That's kind of some big wood. That's some big chunks right there. I made sure I got some maple, man. I had to take the good with the bad, right? Lunch was good. The girls get to pick on half days where we go to lunch. If you guys have kids, you know where they choose. We went to the Golden Arches. Not my first choice, but they got to pick. So in their normal nature, they're off to horseback riding. So Heather keeps them packed, keeps them busy. So I'm gonna dump this, and let's see what happens. I just I slid this piece off, tried to make it lighter, went and lifted it up, and it's lifting no problem. So guys, let's see what happens. That's not good. Let's see what happens when we drive forward. A lot easier than I thought, guys. A lot easier than I thought. It probably would have worked if I wouldn't have slid this one off. That's a lot of big wood, isn't it? Turned around. Now I'm zoomed in, but look how close this guy is. Not a scare in the world. Little buck. All right. I got some help. This is my little helper. I don't know if anyone knows who she is. Her name's Reese.
Dad, will this go on kindling?
No, that's good. So, that stuff I picked up was junk. Junk, junk, junk. The only thing that was good was the maple. But it had 37% moisture content, so it's gonna sit until next year. The other stuffs I noodled out, and it's just gonna go on the bonfire here. I was gonna do it today, but it's too windy, as you guys can see. So Reese came back from horses, and I asked her to come out to help me. So what'd you guys think of that buck? It's like a little button buck, man. So after I stopped recording, I had FaceTimed my buddy after I stopped making that video, and was like, dude, you're not gonna realize this. And he's like, there must be a monster buck if you're FaceTiming me. I go, no, but look at this. And he's like, wow, this is crazy. So yeah, I got back to work, got Reese helping me. We're gonna go fill up the stands now. I think we're gonna be about done for the day. Reese has cheer tonight. They have their ice cream sundae party for winning their competition last weekend. So guys, this is probably gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.